Okay, here we are, the captain of West Coast, also getting a little extra run as a co-captain with Oscar being out. You loving having a bit more of the captaincy on you?
No, I'm not loving that. I'm not loving that at all. That was part of the deal. Co-captain's meant to share the load, but yeah.
So first game, right? You do your little rev up first. Yep. Was that the first time? That would have been your first time doing a rev up as a captain.
Yeah. Well, second round actually for me. Oscar
round.
took the first one.
Oh, of course.
He was there round one.
Then he got injured.
Yep.
So how have you been ever since then on the rev ups? Are you running out of material? Are you getting better? Are they getting worse?
I had a look, I'm starting to feel like they're wearing thin a little bit on the boys. I'm searching for a little bit extra each time now.
Okay.
First 4 or 5, quite natural, quite organic.
Yep.
I felt like they rolled off the tongue nicely. There was some sort of punchy lines in there. But now I'm starting to I'm actually walking around the group before a game, just tapping a few boys on the shoulder, like, do you want to take this one, mate? I'm not telling them I've got nothing, but my best one was I had a little quote.
Did you?
In there. Yeah.
From who?
Where did I find that from?
Are you just looking at quotes.com or?
Nah, I did end up doing that because I heard this quote and I was like, this could be a thing.
Oh,
for
right.
me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where that quote came from.
Okay.
I'm not going to share it.
Don't keep it
within the
walls.
I might need to use it again at some stage.
So. That's right. Oh, well done. I just want to take us back to pre-season. You guys played Adelaide.
Yep.
Wasn't a great game.
No.
Got beaten pretty well there. And then I saw you probably a week after you came in to record the Forward Drive podcast, which we'll get to soon. Captain the Forward Drive podcast as well.
So they say.
And we were just chatting about the game and you said, oh, what did you think? You said that to me and I'm like, oh, well, captain of the club asked me about what did I think of the performance. And I was like, oh, yeah, good, feeling all right. I was trying to be nice because you guys got pumped by Adelaide. And you said something like, we feel good because we're playing the way we want to play, but just didn't quite get it right. And at the time, I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Like that sounds like a bit of an excuse.
Yeah.
But you guys are playing different, and like we've seen the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks how good you guys can be. What's that like getting sort of back into the playing well again?
Yeah, it's been nice, mate. I do remember that conversation now. And that was sort of always the way that we felt. To be honest, we felt that way for the last couple of years. We felt like we had, the recipe was sort of, we thought was the right one, but we just weren't getting that final product for any stretch of time that was allowing us to be competitive. So I think the early stage of the preseason when we were chipping away and we had a healthier list and it was starting to look like it was coming together, the preseason felt really good and it was just layering in, that repetition and the consistency of playing with each other and figuring out what each other were going to do. So I think a lot of it's been time for that. Like we've been 2 years in the making for producing some decent output now. And and I think a lot of that comes down to the health of the list as well. And then, I've said it a couple of times this week, I think it's been time with each other and having the healthy list, time with our close to our best 22 on the field each week, strength in the waffle. We've got 12 to 13 players down there at the moment, whereas last year we were at 2.
Scully's playing waffle.
Scully was playing waffle for us. So I think a few things had to come together for us, but I definitely think the way that we've trained and started the season is our brand.
Yep.
And now that's now we're getting to test that against the best and seeing how it stands up.
There are a few injuries going around the club.
Yep.
Can I ask you about yours, the pimple?
Yeah.
How's that?
I'm in pain.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you now. It's covered up. Not sure if it's a pimple or not now. Like I don't know what it's inflicting a lot of pain on me. Like I'm actually training yesterday, like match simulation style training, like gets a bit, there's a lot of contact and all that sort of thing. And I reckon I was skirmish around the right lat. So hopefully Collingwood players don't watch this because I am sore on the right lat if you give that a tickle.
So you try to pop it, no good?
Nah, no good. I got it seen to by the doctor. Like I was like, Doc, check this out, mate. I'm not sure if you paid to do this, but 7 years of study to pop a pimple on my lat. But it's still there. He had a go at it and it's still giving me some grief.
Okay. All right. I'm going to read you out some numbers. 10110011. Sounds like some binary code. Do you know what that is?
Say it again.
10110011. That's your per game spoils.
Oh,
Can we can we just address that? There's been a few with zeros. You're a backman.
Yeah.
Can we get the fist out a bit more, please?
I got the double fist out the other day.
You did. I saw that.
And then
one.
I watched the replay and they said I should have opened the hands up and marked it. I think your man Schofield told me I should have marked it. So he's here.
There he is.
He's come in.
He's just appeared out of nowhere.
So you can't have a go at me for not spoiling. When the captain of this whole thing was it Pavlich?
It was a Pav. Pav wants a mark.
Once. Okay. I actually been waiting for someone to bring this up because
really
I don't know. I didn't know the numbers on it. That's actually quite poor. But I definitely thought I was doing a little bit more defending than that.
I mean, you are defending, but for that particular stat.
No,
how many marks?
Would have taken one contestant. My career,
didn't even bother checking marks. All we care about is the spoils.
Just have a quick look at the marks.
Okay, you feeling good about that one?
I reckon I'm feeling alright about the mark situation.
Let's talk about the shorts, playing shorts. Okay, this came up. We got a question brought up because someone was asking what the back of the AFL shorts were because they look shiny, like little dots on them.
Yep.
Can you reveal what the shorts? Because we were talking on the pod and we're saying, is it for grip? Is it for to look cool? What's your take on these little dots?
So my take, I find myself wiping my hands on them.
Really?
Yep.
And it works.
Don't know if it works, but I find myself doing it. So I'm figuring that I don't know the actual reason, but I'm assuming the fact that my hands naturally want to go there to wipe away whatever's on them means that's their purpose. Food? No, like sweat. I'm not eating it. Not eating that much.
Greasy hands.
Yeah. Having a whopper at half time. But I think that's what it's for.
Okay.
I believe it's for the sweat.
Yeah,
the sweat factor.
And whether or not it works,
I'm not sure. Do you remember I reckon it was Carlton. And I think Favola made it at the time made it quite popular. There was they had a bit of fabric on their shorts but it was more like felty sort of meshy style.
Like a little chamois.
Yeah. So I don't know if that would have more effectiveness, but it's been around for a while.
Is there any talk within the club of bringing back the ochre?
Oh, the
ochre Guernsey.
That Guernsey. Yeah, I think that was part of our
because you guys did
Guernsey.
the navy blue and yellow, which looked elite.
Yeah, people loved it. Yeah, I think it was part of the selection sort of choice.
Damn.
So I don't know if it got up. Yeah, well,
maybe another year.
Maybe, yeah, because I think the fans and members got to vote on it. Maybe, so I can't remember how it actually came to.
People don't like it, but I think they actually secretly do.
Yeah, I think it's one of those popular ones. Our Indigenous Guernsey that's just been released.
So
with
good.
Sir Doug Nichols round.
That might be the best that's been ever been made, like in the AFL. It looks that good.
It is. It looks awesome. So that's got a little bit of that style about it.
Yeah, it does have a little ochre colour in there. So yeah, that's really good. What did you think when you first saw it?
Because
it's a bit over. It's like a bit extra.
Yeah, there's everything on it. I was blown away by it at the start, like just the color and I was just like, this actually looks like a.
It reminds me of like one of those American like bald eagle like Harley Davidson t-shirts sort of thing, where it's just a lot. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is a lot going on.
It's great.
It's awesome. Loretta Egan, who the artist who designed it, came in and spoke to us during the week and explained the story. And she's a massive Eagles fan, so she was absolutely pumped to see us wearing the kit. And it'd be good fun to run out in that over the next couple of weeks.
Let's talk about the Forward Drive podcast. So people that are watching this or listening along, you are the captain of the West Coast Eagles, but you're also the captain of the Forward Drive podcast with Ronnie Dahl. Jaiden's on the pod as well. What do you guys do over there? What's happening?
Not sure what's happening, Jaiden. We just rock up sort of thing.
You've done a lot of it. You've done like 40 episodes.
Yeah, we recorded 50.
Oh, really? Recorded 50?
Yeah, we recorded 50. But no, it's awesome fun. We're just having a ball. Like so Ronnie's the guy. He's the forward drive guy.
He's Michael Jordan. I describe him to people as the Michael Jordan of forward driving.
Basically, everyone's trying to chase him down. But yeah, we just have fun. We rock up. We talk some crap. We talk crap about forward driving and camping and all things that have to do with that. And it's been a lot of fun. And it's something that I don't know if any of us really saw it. 50 episodes down the track.
I gave it 5.
You gave it 5. Yeah,
I knew it'd be good.
We got some feedback at some of the shows, didn't we, Jaiden?
What? Not happy?
Oh, it's just like, chat to us when you got to past 20 sort of thing.
Oh,
we're doing like we'll go into the 4-wheel drive shows around Australia, and we weren't even 20 episodes into a podcast.
Big dogs rolling in.
So yeah, that's where Ronnie's really taken us for a good ride.
I heard Jaiden almost rolled your car.
He did. Yeah, he did.
So why are you letting Jaiden drive your car?
Well, Ronnie was letting me drive his, and I was like, Jaiden's full drive's out of action at the moment, so we felt a bit sorry for him. So I thought he'd jump in front of mine and have a crack. But I was actually we were talking about that. We feel like we should throw you boys out there.
Mate, I've got a Honda CR-V. I think it's got a forward drive mode.
It may do. I reckon we leave that here though.
Okay.
we actually, that could be good for the viewers actually.
Yeah.
To see what the CR-V can do. But yeah, we were thinking of even if you jump in a passenger seat on some, because I was uncomfortable out on these tracks when Jaiden almost tipped my car. We were driving those cars and I was uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. So it was sort of scary stuff for me. So it was like someone that hasn't done anything before. I reckon you either wouldn't be scared because you wouldn't have much of an idea about what you're meant to be scared about, or you could be like
petrified,
pooing your pants.
Yeah, I reckon I'd be pooing my pants.
Yeah
absolutely.
I did.
Last thing, let you go. You're about to head off to the airport soon to go to Melbourne, play Collingwood.
Yep.
Anything you want to say about Collingwood? We're having Tom Mitchell on the podcast a little bit later in the show.
Yep.
Any messages for him or anything?
No, I don't actually know Tom at all, so I better not. He's not playing, is he though?
No, he had appendicitis.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
They've got some outs. Some like us, they've got some good players. They've probably got a couple more out than what we do. So yeah, it's a big challenge, Collingwood over in Melbourne. But I think the way we're playing and the form that they're starting to come back into as well, hopefully it's a good battle. I think there's some similarities in the way that we're trying to play, so could be a bit of an arm wrestle at times, but always an exciting challenge. But the best part is we get over to, for me, over to Melbourne for Mother's Day, so I get to catch up with Mum
huge.
On Mother's Day, which would be nice, and then take on the Pies, which would be good fun.
Very good. I have to tip Collingwood because in our tipping competition here at BackChat, I have to tip every home team, so I'm sorry.
Why do you have to do that?
That's just the rule that we put in place. Scully tips the favourite every week.
Oh,
Lucky.
right.
I tip the home team every week.
And you want to see how that lands.
Yeah, and Hammers tipped every game before the season even started.
Oh,
so
really?
For the entire thing. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Scully, jump in.
Scully.
that mic, I think
I know what this is going to be, and I'm going to realise.
Is this mic working?
Yeah, you're on.
With that?
Yeah,
yeah. Hi, guys. I know you can't see me. Well, you can see me?
I'll be able to come
that's all right. Nah, it's okay. I've got a face for radio, so it's all good. Duggo, I don't know. I missed the start of this interview.
We haven't talked about this.
I know you haven't. That's why I'm coming here, mate, because you're going to let the backman, the captain of the West Coast Eagles, who's a backman, i.e. the captain of the back line of your team, and you're not going to fucking mention the Jack Buckley medal. I'm not sure. You may have woken up on the wrong side of bed or something, Dan, because mate, sometimes I wonder what's going on in your head of yours. The Jack Buckley medal, Duggo. Look, you can hold the case.
I can hold the case, yeah.
Yeah, don't touch the medal.
23 version. This is Jack's medal. This was coined by the Perth Mint. This goes to the BackChat Backman of the Year each year. You haven't received any votes this year, Duggo. So
I've had one spoil.
As much as I'd like to pump you up, how do you feel about not being on the score sheet as yet? And would you like to tell our listeners what you're going to do about that and how you can actually maybe lift your game to a level that's required to be recognised here at BackChat?
I can safely say that I used to do more spoiling than what I do now.
Right. Why is that?
I don't know. I do play. Yeah, you can better get that away from me. I do play quite high up the ground.
You're not allowed to spoil high up the ground?
I can do, but I sometimes don't find myself in as many aerial contests as what the boys further down back do.
So you know that I'm a bit of a qualitative questioner when it comes to this. Could you not get yourself into more aerial contests?
I probably could. Lacking in a little bit of speed to what I used to have also. I honestly don't think there's any better action than a backman to lay a big spoil that clears the fence.
In the world.
In the world. Even in Aussie rules. And I'm going to chase a couple this week.
Okay.
You know, I'm not at the footy club anymore. So what I've seen from afar, you've become captain right? I don't know how that happened. Maybe the players voted you in. Maybe you put yourself in there. I don't know. I'm not there anymore.
Campaigning.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you've become captain and you're spoiling less. They're the two things I can say. So if you would like to compete for what this thing is here, you've got a premiership medal. This may sit on top of the mantle. That's how important this is.
Is it spoils that gets you this?
Look, it would help.
Yeah, okay.
Contributes.
So what are the other criteria?
I do take on board your double spoil though. It's the algorithm. We can't reveal the algorithm.
Gotcha.
But I do take on board, and I think I did sort of lean into the bit of the Pavlich commentary without your double spoil. So I would like to apologise on air about that. If we do see one of those, that would bump yourself up in the rankings.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll get after a couple of those this week.
Great.
What's a number of spoils that we're happy with?
1,000 in a game. That would make me pretty happy.
I reckon if I saw you with 5, I'd be like, great. The message,
three.
messages.
Three. We'll take on board.
He's on 10001. So like, let's get to 2.
Correct.
Let's double.
Yeah.
Does a double hand count as two?
No, Duggan. No.
That's style points.
Good luck against Collingwood, mate. If you
Thank
beat
you.
Collingwood, we'll take some more notice as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.